Scarperia e San Piero is a commune in the metropolitan city of Florence, in the Italian region Tuscany, located about 25 kilometers northeast of Florence. It was created on the 1st of January 2014 after the merger of former comuni of Scarperia and San Piero a Sieve. Scarperia is famous for the production of knives by artisanal family companies. Since 2009, it has been the headquarters of La Marzocco espresso coffee machine company. The municipality of Scarperia e San Piero consists of two medieval villages, deep in the Mugello countryside. Scarperia, one of the most beautiful villages in Italy according to an official list by ANCI, Association Nazionale Comuni Italiani, boasts a unique medieval history. Having been made a vicariate, it wielded administrative power on behalf of the Florentine government. The village of San Piero, meanwhile, sits on the banks of the river Sieve. It grew in importance thanks to a bridge over the river, which was a necessary crossing point on the way to the Giogo Pass. What to see in Scarperia? The heart of the main square is dominated by the 14th century Palazzo dei Vicari. Its name comes from the Vicari, the officials who lived in the palazzo and governed the area on behalf of Florence. The facade is speckled with the crests of the various Vicari. The most interesting specimens are those in terracotta, which came from the workshops of the Della Robbia family and from Benedetto Buglioni. Inside, the building is full of Renaissance frescoes, which contrast with its stark exterior. The first room you come to on the top floor contains a Madonna and Child with Saints from 1554, by a member of the School of Ghirlandaio. Also inside the palazzo, you can visit the Museum of Cutting Tools and take a journey through Mugellan craftsmanship. Scarperia, after all, is famous for its knife-making. Two interesting religious buildings also face onto the main square: the Propositura, founded in 1326, and the Oratory of the Madonna di Piazza, which goes back to 1320 and is where the Vicari were invested. San Piero's parish church is noteworthy for being one of the oldest in the Mugello. The current building dates back to the 12th century, but in all likelihood an older church preceded it on the same site, given a document from 1018 makes mention of it. The church and parsonage contain objects of real artistic value, especially the terracotta baptismal font, which is thought to have been made by Giovanni della Robbia. Opposite the church we find the Oratory della Campagna, which became the town's guest house and hospital in 1275. Aside from this, Scarperia puts on the famous Festa del Diotto every year, a festival that goes back further than anyone can remember. Officially founded by the Florentine Republic on the 7th of September 1306, Scarperia has always been organizing festivities for the 8th of September, to celebrate the birth of the Virgin Mary. On the evening of this date, the doors to the Palazzo dei Vicari are flung open and a costumed procession marches out, noble lords and ladies all. Sports that the Goliards, wandering medieval scholars, would have played then take place in the main square, with the town's various districts competing. It's these games, which are meant to honor the ghosts of the Vicari, that really inject the Diotto festival with life. The weekend before this is full of Renaissance-themed days, where the locals relive a typical day in the life of the Renaissance with tournaments, jesters, falconry, firework displays, dances, and music.